What is going on, everybody? This is Jen catching you on DTWJ Life. Hope you're all having a great day. And right now, I'm just going to give you my interpretation of what is going on during the June 13th new moon that's coming up tomorrow. And this is going to be in Gemini, or rather, Gemini is going to be in the moon. This covers your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your lungs, bronchial tubes. Um, Earlier today, I was at my public library because I had to make some printouts of some things regarding financial matters and whatnot. And I just felt a strange sensation in my right hand. Like it started right here between the pinky and the ring finger, and then it started going down this way and all throughout my forearm. It didn't even touch this side of my hand at all whatsoever. It was like this weird, cold, tingling numbness. And I know for a fact that that can either be circulatory issues. I am a smoker. I will admit, that could be a potential reason, right? But you would think that it would go throughout my entire hand. I go to my medical doctor for an annual checkup. I have no heart issues, so luckily it's not that. I didn't feel anything other than that, so it was not a stroke or anything. All medical stuff out of the way. But I know that energy does travel that way. My right hand is also my receiving hand. My left hand's my giving. Um, so I was definitely receiving like a lot of weird cold energy through my right hand. And we're talking about Gemini energy here. Gemini can go either way. It could be either cold or hot or warm, but nonetheless, this is entering the new moon phase, which means that we just came out of the waning phase. And the waning phase is usually the time in which you banish things, get rid of things, find closure on different situations, okay? Or perhaps you might be ending a project and beginning a new project, things of that nature. It's usually like a time of rest, restoration, relaxation, study, and endings as well. Hold on just a second because I want to show you something. I picked some of this up not long ago. Agua de ruda, which is rue water. And this is usually used obviously, to banish negative things away. If you would like to, you can go ahead and Google up rue yourself. That's R-U-E. Okay, the herb, the root. Yeah, it's considered an herb because it is a root. This essentially gets rid of any kind of like negativity that had been like kind of pitched your way. People could be cursing you behind your back, cussing out your name behind your back, that sort of thing. You could be cussing at yourself or cursing yourself by the way that you think about certain situations instead of thinking to yourself, this is going to work out. You're going to go over like all of your fears, doubts, and worries about it. This kind of helps to counteract all that nonsense, okay? But like I always say, and I'll say it again, you yourself are the main ingredient to anything that happens in your life. All of these things that you use around you, they help, yes, but you're the main ingredient as to what does and what does not happen at the end of every single day. It's just that every once in a while we need assistance with that. Because we may be feeling weak at certain points and we may need that kind of assistance. So I just figured I would mention this. And where I got it from, it was only $1.99. Some places charge like $5 for it, so prepare for a price change to happen. So you guys know, let me just put this back. Yeah. I'm kind of getting well, before I get into that, I wanted to take you guys outside with me, but I couldn't because my laptop is acting funny. Not fair. But it's okay. I have to get a new adapter so I can recharge it completely. My adapter's dying on me. Sucks. Yeah, that's also another thing that like you tend to notice is that like things start dying around you. Your battery on your devices start to die much easier. Now that could be a physical thing, right? It could be purely scientific and technical, or it could be another issue. But you have to, just to make sure that everything is clear, my dear, with you and everything that may be happening behind your back, miles and miles and a distance away, you know, despite what goes on all the way over there, you got to make sure everything is correct over here. All right, despite all that nonsense, okay? You got to make sure that everything is correct with you. And like I said, the herb brew, okay, the root or the water, definitely use it for that. All right, so, whew, okay. For some of you guys, I kind of get that you're gonna be starting something new because we are entering the new moon phase. So it is kind of an obvious thing, but it's not just a typical newness that's coming through. I believe that this is a newness that's coming through because you finally had put your foot down and made the decision to get your own closure instead of waiting for the closure to come to you because people stopped apologizing a long time ago. You're getting that yourself. Doesn't matter what the other person does all the way over there. Like I said before, it matters what's happening here. As long as this is correct, you can move forward. I'm going to pull up a card for each element. Okay. Earth is... Why do I want to say Sagittarius? That's not true. Earth is Capricorn, Virgo. Help me out. Taurus. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, yeah. I'm going to pull a card for earth signs, then air signs, water signs, fire signs. Okay. Just give me a second. I definitely want to do this as it regards the as it regards Gemini going in to the new moon. Cards do not lie. You guys can listen to me yap all day, but the cards never lie. So let's get into it, right? I could see why, you know, the majority of my videos are viewed for like maybe 6 minutes or so. People are just like, man, get into it. I'm going to talk anyway. I'm going to talk anyway. That's right, because I got important things to say. Okay, that's for Earth. I need a card for air. Air signs, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Wow. Okay. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Okay. Earth, air, water. Water goes last, but that's okay. We're going to do fire. Or it should be earth, air, fire, water. That's okay. I already pulled the water card. I'm going to pull the fire card. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. So since we're focusing on new beginnings, let's also focus on the fact that Gemini is entering the new moon and it has that twin energy. Like I said, it could be hot, it could be cold, it could be warm, it could be tepid. Okay, it could be both those things simultaneously or either one. Okay. For earth signs, flame upright. Some of you are either going to be focusing on your options as it pertains to the current relationships that you're in, or you're going to be finding someone new if you're single. Okay, if you're coupled up, you're going to be going over options as to how to make things work with the relationship, or you're going to maybe even so much as go over options that are fun for you as a couple. Like, you know, where do you want to go to vacation on? Like, where do you want to take a vacation at? Or it could be something as simple as syncing up your work schedules so that you can find more time together. But there's number 2 here, which is the number of options, or 2 people, okay? For some of you, you're going to be finding somebody new. I think that's fantastic. All right, we have air here. Breeze inverted. Things are going to start to get difficult right now during this lunar S-bat while Gemini is in the new moon, all throughout until it goes into the full moon. Things are going to be a little bit difficult. Communication might be difficult because you have Mercury here. There may be difficulties within yourself. Okay, because you have the sun here, so that could be, you, right? You have the number 3 inverted, lack of compassion. Whether it's a lack of compassion that you're showing towards someone else or other people, or they're showing that toward you, be honest with yourself. Don't tell me, just be honest with yourself in regards to which one that is. You could be like, yeah, I am being that bitch today. Like, hey, it happens. That might be happening with some of you, but it may also make things a little bit difficult in your life. Going on to fire. Okay, fire signs are Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. You're not going to be starting anything new. And you're not going to be looking at new options at this point. As far as opportunities go, you're not going to be looking at new opportunities right now. You feel like what you have going on is perfect the way it is. You don't see any reason to change it. You don't feel that inventive. You have the moon here. You don't really feel that inventive. And Gemini is a very inventive sign. They can be. They love creating things. You just don't really feel that type of energy right now. You feel like everything that you have happening right now, the way that you got it set up, is perfect the way it is. You don't want anything new coming in. And this speaks of opportunity. So this could be about business, okay, your job, the way that your money is flowing in. You don't see anything wrong with it, so you're not trying to change it. Good job. At least you have that figured out, so that's cool. Water signs, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A lack of abundance, a lack of self-worth, a lack of things coming in full circle. Things are moving very slowly. Perhaps it's lacking friendships, okay, close relationships, things of that nature. You feel like there's a lack in close relationships in your life, and this is something that you're looking to remedy. Perhaps, some of you guys kind of feel like your friends aren't as loyal as they used to be, or maybe you feel like you have some friends that may be, cussing you behind your back, that sort of thing, or cursing you behind your back. Either way, you may feel that way. So you feel the need to start over again. And that, there are certain people, not all people that are in your life, but certain people that are in your life you feel are kind of like this. And you want to kind of gain some closure on that, to let that go. I did mention closure in the beginning of this video. So there might be some of you out there that are looking for closure, a reason to let somebody go. Listen, if it is already in your heart and it's already in your head and it's about to be spoken, speak it. Do yourself that favor. Speak whatever truth that is in your heart right now to whoever these certain people are that you feel are being this way, and just be like, I'm sorry, but I have to let you go. Just speak up. Don't be afraid. Seriously. Because too often, too many times, things go unspoken. And things do need to be said. And if the person is difficult and they don't want to listen to you, put it in a way to where they have no choice but to listen to you. Just be like, I'm done. I'm done, and this is why. You've made it hard for me. You even made communication hard for me, to the point where I can't even come to you to tell you. You still have to speak up regardless. You still have to speak your truth. All right? So, back to Earth. I'm going to pull a card for the singles. For all the single Earth signs, okay? I want a card for all those that are coupled. Wow, that's coming up quick. It really is. Oh, I like that. Okay. I'm very happy for you guys that are coupled up. Hold on, though, okay? All right, fine, I'll bring it up. For those of you that are coupled up, all of your challenges that you've been facing are over and done with, man. They are just like, consider them gone. Okay? They've already been spoken about. Things have been decided upon in regards to them, the challenges. And because of this, they are being overcome. Slowly, because you have Pluto here inverted. Okay, there's going to be slow progression. But of course, that always happens every time that you overcome a challenge, right? It could be something like an argument that you had, or something as simple as that. Or maybe it's something as big as like in-laws being involved in deciding that whole complicated thing, right? And and that could be the challenge that you're overcoming. You know, maybe it's something that was within yourself, a challenge that you were going through that, your partner may have brought up, like, hey, I think it would be really cool if we could just talk about this, so that we could get through this thing together. And it's coming up positive that you guys are overcoming whatever challenge it is that had been affecting your relationship. That's great news. All right, on to the singles. Don't worry, you guys. I had not forgotten you. It's all good. Meteor upright, coming in sevenfold. 7 is the number of luck. It's on your side. It looks like you're kind of like at a standstill, like in a hangman position, right? But you got Mars here. You're taking action. It just looks like you're not taking action. And the reason why you're like that is because you have so much passion in you. This is a fire card. Okay, passion, emotion. This means that, like, there are things that you need to communicate that have not been communicated yet. And you're just kind of like finding the right time to communicate those things. If you have somebody specific in mind that you're wanting to communicate these things to, let me find out. Should Earth signs communicate these things off the jump, right away? Yes. Okay, anytime that a card comes out upright, it means yes, you need to communicate these things right away. And the reason why is because you want to get out of that hangman position that you used to be in, right? You want to get out of survival mode and you want to start to live again. You want to feel happy again. So yeah, it's probably best that you do voice your truth on those things that you've been holding in your heart and your head. Okay, speak them. Tell that person, you guys. Tell them, all right? You won't be sorry. Even if that person says no, or they reject, whatever ideas you might have, at least you were able to speak that truth, and that truth is still true within you. Just find another person to share that truth with. Don't worry about it. Okay, that's how I feel about it. Air signs. We're going to clarify you now why things are so darn difficult with communication. And this is Libra, Aquarius, and help me out. I go blank sometimes and I don't know why. It's ridiculous. I can't stand that. Oh my god. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Yeah. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Why are things difficult with air signs? I'm getting 2. Okay. For some... Ooh. Thank you. I got things spilling. For some of you, the universe is trying to tell you that there is a trickster in your midst. Somebody's messing with you. Now, it could be a thing of you're either messing with yourself in your own head or somebody else is messing with your head. It could be either one. But this is what the universe is trying to tell you. Your guardians, that's what they're trying to tell you. Is that you need to get over that hump. And it is quite difficult. Let's see what the trickster card says. It says, I am knowledge and I'm ignorance. I'm falsehood and I'm truth. Yeah. You're not going to know which is which until you listen to the messages that, okay, the universe, your guardians are trying to tell you about this situation, about this person, whoever is troubling you. Okay, air signs, that's what that's about. Somebody has really gotten your goat, so to speak, right? And in a way that has you completely mind blown, like you just cannot take anymore. And it's probably best if you get to the bottom of it. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm so glad that I did the rue water. Okay, get some, use it. Okay, if it pertains to you, you're gonna start to feel much better right away. Like within a week, 2 weeks after using some of it. In your bath, or if you want to use it in your shower, you can mix it up with the the body wash that you use, trust me, after a week or two, you feel better right away. It's probably an issue with you that just got cleared up, and that's perfect. I love that. That works out well. But if it's an issue with somebody else, then you're going to have to start cutting the cord or cords that you and this person have in common. Whatever helps you to move on. All right, fire. You guys are happy where you're at, okay? Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, you guys are happy where you're at. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You don't really want any new opportunities right now. But let's see why, though. Are you really happy where you are? Let's find out. Is fire really happy where they are? I need a yes or a no for that, please. Are fire signs happy where they are? Yes! Open air! This is pretty much equivalent to the World card in the Rider-Waite deck. Yeah, you guys have every single opportunity that you already need to have. You don't need to be looking for more opportunities. There's no moving forward. You're already forward. You're already there. Okay, all the opportunities that had presented themselves to you, whether you spoke about it or worked in silence while clapping for yourselves, you still got what you needed. Well done. Good job. Very cool. There's not much clarification needed on that. Okay, because if things tend to look a little shady or whatever, you're able to get past it. You're already able to recognize who the trickster is, whether it's yourself fooling yourself or somebody else trying to fool you. You're already able to recognize that, so that you're able to continue moving forward with everything that you already have instead of having to start anew. I'm happy to hear that, because there are some fire signs that I know that have been really going through a bunch of crap lately that, you know, it's like you guys need to hear this. You know, all these new things, you already had them the whole time. There was no need to look for more new things because you already had everything that you need. You already have everything that you need. Goddess and God bless you guys. Cheers, seriously. I think that's wonderful, and yeah, I'm having coffee. All right, for the water signs, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, the stuff that we feel that is not coming out. And it's probably because we either don't see the worth in the person that, or the people that we want to talk to about this, or we're so afraid, right? We're so afraid of like the repercussions of some of the things that we might say. Stop questioning yourself. Say what it is that you need to say that's in your heart and in your mind. Speak it. Just seriously. I was asking in my head. Wow, we got 3. We have a triple no. Oh my God. And it was a yes or no question. I'd like to, oh yeah. Hold on. Wow. Yikes. Okay, this is how it came up. So hold on, let me organize that, please, because wow, that's a lot of information. And I believe that each card, right, may pertain to each sign or your particular situation. So I'm going to hold these up one more time, one by one, and you choose which one it is. That was Seed inverted, Volcano inverted. Pick one. Fate inverted, lack of change. Okay. All right. You're not feeling abundant right now because you're not making any money. You're not making any money because you fail to plant the seeds necessary in order to grow something. You're being lazy. Some of you are being lazy flat out. I'm not kidding. I know. You're gonna get mad at me, but it's okay. Everybody else does. It's the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whew. My cards aren't gonna lie to you. My spirits aren't gonna lie to you. Don't get mad at me because you're gonna start attitude with my spirits. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it. Things are not moving forward because you're not being fervent enough. You're not putting enough infinite action toward something. It's kind of like putting WD-40 on your wheels so that they can spin and move smoother. And because you have all that stagnation, all that every time that you try to move, that's what's keeping this thing from erupting in a positive way. Okay? Sometimes in order to grow, in order to continue living and sustaining yourself, you have to blow up once in a while. And not in a way that doesn't hurt anybody who doesn't deserve it, obviously, right? But in a way that you need to open the valve up once in a while. Cry once in a while. Allow yourself to cry. Some of you are very proud people. Yeah, you are. You're very afraid of crying. I know that personally. I'm afraid of crying in public. I hate it. I can't stand it because you got people stopping like, what's the matter? Okay, even after I upset myself even further telling you what the matter is, it's not like you could do anything about it. You're also a perfect stranger. But, things are changing, times are changing, people are becoming more compassionate, I hope. I can only hope. Oh, from some of the stuff that I've seen, there are people out there who are becoming more selfish, so you do have to be careful, yes. And I believe that it's those selfish people that make you feel like you gotta pent yourself up, but you don't. You don't. Cry in front of the right people. Ask for advice. Say, hey, I'm hurt right now. Can I just, like, have your company and talk to you? Like, I'm not doing so good today. Or this week. Some of you are ignoring what needs to change. And this could be a change that's happening within yourself or a change that's happening within your environment. Some of you might be giving too many chances that are not deserved. Some of you are not changing your routine enough to where you're leaving enough room for growth. Like, say some of you guys, I don't know, you order food out like twice a month. Do you know what that money could go toward? Instead of spending time doing that, why don't you try cooking? Seriously, give it a go. You never know what you could come up with. Be creative, okay? But let's see what this says. It says, I'm controlling the uncontrollable. Do not be ignorant of me. Be on your guard. If you have old habits, drop them now, because doing so will leave more room for what is positive and possible to come into your life. It's all about manifestation. You're unable to move forward because you're not leaving enough room to manifest what it is that you need in your life. Because you're not changing your life. You're not changing anything about your life. You're sticking to the same crap, different day, different week, different month, different year. It's time to change something. Okay, guys. Now, those are the cards that had come up during this time, during this reading. Yeah, it does seem like there is a lot going on here that may not necessarily be beneficial to some of you guys. And I'm not putting you down. I'm not trying to get up your butt like I'm your mom or anything like that, but I know I tend to do that because I'm a Cancer. That's what I do. It's my sun sign. I'm all like, you. I love you. Yes, I do tend to do that once in a while. But I do understand that you're grown, that you make your own decisions. Let me just cut the deck for a second. Just cut the deck for a sec. All right. You know, I do understand that you got your own decisions that you need to be making, but my cards, my spirit guides, we are all here to guide you, okay? Just letting you know. I know it's going on a half an hour now. That's okay. I'm not trying to cut anything back when it doesn't need to be cut back. So, if you get, okay, any sensations in your shoulders, your arms, hands, lungs that are not medical, that you're not used to having, right? Still get yourself checked out by the doc anyway, because you never know. If nothing shows up, it's energy that's trying to tell you something, okay? Because like I said earlier today, I had that sensation happening in my right hand. Okay, from here all the way down my forearm, I'm like, what's going on? And I started to feel cold. My whole body felt cold. It was like so weird. I was just like, why? Why is this going on? It is by far the weirdest feeling ever. But I remember back when I was a teenager, I used to get, you know, the tingles like that. Sometimes they would happen down my back. Sometimes they would happen on my legs. For some of you, you need to start getting up and dancing more often. I'm getting that right now. You need to get up and dance more often. I don't care if you do it in your house to the music that you have in your collection. Get up and dance. You don't always have to go out clubbing and impress people and all that bougie nonsense just to do what you need to do with your life to to get rid of some old energy that you need to be getting rid of. Do it at home. Just put some music on and just start dancing. Some of you are going to get into drawing. I don't really feel too much about people wanting to get into like painting and sculpting. I just don't really get that so much. Not really. Drawing, dancing, sketching. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's Gemini season. Those are some of the things that Geminis do like. It's also, like I said, Gemini and full moon, rather new moon, sorry. And I think that by partaking in those type of activities, you could begin to feel that newness begin to work in your life. And I'm shuffling my cards again because I'm going to pull a few cards. I'm going to pull a few cards. I have no questions. That smells good. I have no reason in mind. I'm just pulling them. Wow. You guys remember your cards from earlier, right? From Earth, Air, Fire, Water. If not, go back, watch again. Earth. Coastal Water Upright. Coming in tenfold. Court card. You're either going to be dealing with legal matters or you're going to be going over paperwork pertaining to how you sustain yourself very soon. If you had not already, you're going to be doing it again. Or that's going to be coming up overall and in general for Earth signs. Okay, that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Toro. Ah! All right, this is for you guys. Also, your intuition's going to be on point, so listen to that. Air signs. The storm is not over with yet. It's only over until you say it's over. When you find your self-worth, number 9. When you find your own self-worth, that is when the storm is over. And this is not involving court or anything like that. No legal matters. I know that a lot of air signs are very, nervous about those sort of things. I don't want to go through that shit again. You guys are funny. You are. No, you're not going to be going through that. You're actually going to be tapping into your own energy as far as these matters that I spoke of earlier are concerned. You're tapping into your own energy with this. You're not asking anybody else. You're not relying on anybody else. You're going to be doing this by yourself. Fire signs. You're going to be quite receptive and youthful in everything that you do. You have number 2 here as well. That means that, yes, you do have options. Now, while you're not really looking at launching any new opportunities or becoming a part of a new opportunity, you still have options. They're still out there. You guys, I swear, you have like, yeah, you have such good luck. I'm jealous, okay? I'm jealous. It says, I'm shame and I'm boldness. I'm shameless and I'm ashamed. Be shameless and bold, okay? Because you got the go sign. Alright, be happy. You're ascending. You are ascending. Abso-freaking-lutely you are. Water. If it's you talking shit, knock it off. If it's them, let them. It doesn't matter. Either way, this is just negative, balmy, humid, hot air. And it's not necessary. Let it go. It's crap. Okay. You also have, what do you call it? The moon within air. Gemini's in the moon right now. Instead of actually blowing that hot air, turn it inward. Make it into something creative, because Gemini is a sign of creation and creativity. So go for it. Okay? Go for it that way. Wow. This is, these cards, they're all in tandem with the other ones. You know? Seriously. Wow. Yeah. That's what's happening. I just find that really, really amazing how that works out. It's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, hold on. Splitting the deck again. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. 3, 4. Okay. Yep. I always do that. Wow. Seriously. I just need one message for Earth signs, please. Are they going to succeed? If so, how? If not, what can they do to succeed? What is happening with the Earth signs? Whew. Ah! Everywhere! Right? Okay. The answer was no, because you're not looking at the new opportunities or new options that you have right now. However, through good judgment and forgiveness, you can overcome those things. Like I said, if you guys were arguing, please let it go. Recognize the options that you do have in your relationships if you're coupled. If you're not coupled, have a good look inside of yourself before you start looking around. Because everything that exists within you, you're going to see outside of yourself. And that's what you're going to end up attracting. Try forgiving in the past to move forward, okay? Excellent. Air. What's going on with air signs here? What would be the culminative message for air signs, please? Oh, God. They don't lie, okay? I'm telling you, they do not lie. Ugh. One more card. Okay. This can mean two things. Things are hard on you right now because you are being less than giving. Or they're hard on you because you're being less than giving. I'm not kidding. That's what's coming through. And I swear somebody's laughing. For freak's sakes, come on now. Some of my ancestors, I swear, they're funny. Interesting. Ascension with North Node, you refuse to ascend high enough to move forward to the North Node, to the next step of your life. This is why you're not being giving. Air signs. No matter how many times you've gone through something, you still repeat it. And you're feeling less than giving because you haven't figured out how to stop repeating it. Fire. Oh, I like that. You guys are not quaking or reacting in the face of people threatening your livelihood and your well-being. Good. Bravo, fire signs. Good on you. Reason you're doing that? You're protecting all that sustained you because you already have it all together, so you don't need any more BS in your life. Nice. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. Yes, most definitely good job. You're avoiding conflict that doesn't need to happen. That's wonderful. You're very mature in that way. Good job. What's happening with the water signs? Yeah, what's going on there? Okay. I'm only allowed 2 cards. Sorry, guys. Okay. Lightning and Mother of Fire inverted. Lightning tells me that you're going to tap into creative source. And you're going to get something started. Question is will you be able to keep the ball rolling? This could touch upon your work sector as well because you have Saturn here, okay? Mars as well, telling you to take action on that particular thing that you've been thinking about, that you've been wanting to do, that you've been dying to do. Take action on it now. That creative endeavor that you want to start it now. If you have not already, start it now. That's what that card is saying because that is the card of new creative beginnings, okay? Something new and creative beginning. Daughter of Fire inverted. God. You have Mars here in both cards. Maybe a little bit too much fervor can stop you from moving on to the next step. Use all that fervor to put into your creativity. Not while you're delegating and speaking with others, because that could halt your success after just beginning this. Yeah. Keep all the personal drama and nonsense where it's at aside. Away with you, drama. So that you can work on your creative endeavor. Just make sure that the fervor that you do have, okay, because you have Mars showing up in both cards, put it more into your creativity and creating, okay? Even if you have to, like, work for a stint, okay? Look that up. S-T-I-N-T, okay? Look that up. Even if you have to work for one of those, man, go for it. You'll be all tuckered out at the end of that. That'd be perfect. So that you don't do this. Okay? If you have any mixed or unresolved feelings, journal them. Okay? You can talk with your higher power, your goddesses, your gods, your orishas, your angels, your fairies, your ancestors, whoever that you talk to, okay? Talk to them. Because that's also journaling as well, just in a different way. Leave that between yourself and your grimoire. Nobody needs to know that business, okay? Because that's your business. All right? Seriously. Mind your own business and it'll grow. No doubt. I'm talking to myself as I'm saying that. Water in maiden form, whether you're male or female, check that out. If you do that, this can happen. Okay? Your youth and your beauty can still be intact. As long as you focus on that creative thing that you're working on, because I know you're going to be working on it soon. You better. You procrastinate, I'm going to get mad at you. That's right. You're going to be working on that soon, so because of that, you're going to come up very beautiful. This is what's gonna happen for some of you, regardless of what sign or element you are. Storm upright. Coming in fivefold, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, touching on all points of the internal and external compass. Okay? It's an air card, so it has to deal with psychology. Also your communication. You're going to be getting that together. Love it. Some of you are going to be growing up past a certain point. You're done with the games, you're done with the nonsense, you're done with the BS, you're done with repeating things. You're going to be growing up. There's also like a slight air of temperance here. So if you have any bad habits, you're either going to be cutting back on those or quitting them altogether. Radiance, you're going to be finding your self-worth. And things will come in full circle as long as you work. Mars, okay? As long as you take action, that's what it is. As long as you take action toward what serves your highest good. Here's the sun, which means you, sun sign, whoever you are. Okay? Work on it. Work on that thing. Some of you are going to be set free from narcissistic abuse. Okay, because when you look at this upright, somebody is claiming success, but at the expense of another who feels trapped. That's narcissism. You're going to be freed from that. I love that. Because the other half of you, Gemini, it's Gemini season plus Gemini's in the new moon. The other half of you is just going to be like, psh, enough. I'm gone. That's awesome. That's beautiful. I love it. Okay. Let me collect these up. Oh yeah, I'm still going. I'm not done yet. I enjoy doing this. You guys have no idea. This is like amazing. I love doing this work. I really do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need some spirit cards, some spiritual advice, maybe. What is the spiritual advice for each sign? Outside of what was already dispensed. Spiritual advice for each sign, please. I mean, not each sign, each element, please. Each sign within each element, please. Sorry. They're like, what? I can tell because my cards stopped. They literally jammed into each other. Sorry about that. God, that was awful. Advice for each sign within each element, please. From Spirit, please. Spiritual advice. I find that hilarious. Ooh, okay. Earth. One for air. Weird. Fire. Fire, you got 2, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Water. Oh. Damn. Water got 3. That's crazy. Spiritual advice for Earth? Stay calm. Keep your internal compass calm. 5-fold. Because you have the world. No, right now you're not growing anything. In fact, the thing that you were growing is done growing and it's harvest time. So after that's done, after the new moon is over, begin to harvest something new or enjoy the fruits of everything that you just harvested. Air. Hang in there for a little bit. I don't know why they're telling me this. I could swear you're supposed to be getting out of survival mode. They're telling me hang in there. Things are hard right now, but hang in there. It says, hear me, learn from my word, you who know me. I'm the union and the dissolution. Or dissolution. Yeah. They're telling you to hang in there. 16-fold. Hang in there. Fire. Wow. You have your stuff together. It's not just the number, but it's also the card of having your shit together. And you do. You have your stuff together. Good job. Congratulations. That's what Spirit's telling you. Congratulations. I did clap for you. Okay, congratulations, Fire. Whatever you're doing, keep freaking doing it because you're awesome. This is how you're coming up. That's why. You have your stuff together. You're able to completely sustain yourself and move forward to the next phase. Okay, the next thing. After whatever crooks there was is resolved or was resolved, you've resolved it. You're not looking to move forward, but you're able to when you choose to. Whenever you're ready. Okay? Water. Quit bullshitting yourself and get real confidence. Yeah, that applies to me too. Quit bullshitting yourself and get some real confidence on you. Remember how I said, like, through that hot air, that daughter of air card inverted, that hot air? Look at that. Mercury, communication, ascending. Your communication style is going to ascend as long as you're willing to work on it. I am knowledge and I'm ignorance. I'm falsehood and I'm truth. It doesn't matter who did what, especially to you at this point, even if they don't apologize. Don't expect it. Find your own closure, ascend how you communicate, find your own confidence, and stop being a trickster about stuff. Yeah, that person pissed you off. Don't worry about it. Karma catches up to everybody, good or bad, including you, including us. Ascend how you communicate. Pay attention to your home life because there's something in there that needs a little bit of work. You might even, it might be something as simple as needing to whisk the couch. Okay? Pay attention to your home life right now because there's something within it that does need work. You have no option right now other than to face what you need to face right now. This is the only way you're able to move forward. You cannot do it through another person, another thing, another source. You have to do it through yourself, your own efforts, your own merit. Water signs are being schooled today. Abso-freaking-lutely, all of us are. We're being schooled today because something tells me that we're moving on to the next step of our lives. And the only way that we could do it is through our own merit, our own efforts. Even if we talk to a close friend and we vent a little, maybe get some good advice, we still have to act on that advice or act on what we choose to act on at the end of every day. But fire signs, congratulations. Air. You've got a lot going on. You really do. Up here. But hang in there. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself, ever. Earth. The world is on your side. You're going to be okay. Just stay cool, calm, and collected about it. You're going to be fine. Don't blow up. Don't quake. Don't shake the planet. You have the ability to, but it doesn't mean you have to. It'll be okay. Guys, wow. Almost an hour. I really enjoyed doing this. If you guys would like any personal guidance through personal reading, all the information is down below. Alright guys, until then, feel free to give this a like, subscribe to this channel, share the video as well, especially you know, if you know somebody who could benefit from this information. And until the next video, take care and blessed be.